Come
David,
on
better
now.
now. Better now.
Really? Fine.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So anyway, no, take a back seat, lay low, work this out with Doug and Vanessa, work it out and lay low.
It's not going
You
to end
know,
well, Kim.
no, lay low because it's just too much. You know, it's just too much. And this can be turned around. Everything gets turned around, but you got to lay low now, you know?
How is
And
this going to end well, though, for her? I mean, how?
listen, I don't know. I think she'll be, I think Teresa will definitely be coming back to the show with him. Got to take a
Yes.
different approach, Louis. You know what I mean? I know you're used to getting what what you want, but this time around, I think you did get over your head a little bit. And you thought you would get away with certain things and you're not. So guess what? Now you turn it around and you don't do this shit anymore. You got a lot of people mad at you. So, and like I said, this is a love bubble that they're in. Just sit back and relax and enjoy your lives. They're constantly on vacation, constantly. I mean, Puerto Rico, Florida, California. Knock yourselves out. Enjoy yourself. Let's hope they get the holidays. Enjoy your holidays because this is like, woof, this
What
is hardcore
about
shit.
this is hardcore shit. What about, I mean, I do see Teresa's point now. This has been going on for 13 years. We're not going to talk about it for another season. We're going to get into next season. But, this whole and Juicy on my podcast said, Melissa and Joe were definitely involved. I mean, I understand Teresa's point. Just whether your brother and Melissa called the FBI is not really the point. If
No.
someone called the FBI on me or my husband, and my husband was in jail, and I was in jail, and the father of my children was deported, I agree. It doesn't matter if Joe Gorga and Melissa called the FBI. It's the fact that you're hanging out with these people and you're friends with these people.
Yes.
That is enough. I'm not taking Teresa's side, but I am.
I agree.
Enough. That is enough that I would be like, this isn't like this person and I don't get along over they owe me $5 and they owe me a martini.
Right.
The fact you need to cut this. So I understand what she's saying. You're hanging out with these people. It is disgusting. What do you talk about when you're with these people?
Now,
and that was Juicy's point on my podcast too. Go on.
Absolutely. People all over the world don't talk to their families. The families, whatever. Oh, it's so sad, their family. No, it's not. Relax. They're not the only ones who won't talk. They're not the only ones that the families broke up. Relax. Sometimes family's very toxic. You got to walk away. Okay. I have best friends that I adore that are much better than family. All right. So relax. Oh, they're talking a bit like that. You should forgive. Listen to me. I wouldn't forgive that. I would want to be so far away from that I would never, ever be in that person's company again, knowing that it's a possibility that they did. I don't see what the big deal is that she's not going to be with them anymore. So what? They've all caused there's so much pain. They're toxic when they're in each other's company. I mean, stay away from each other. You don't need, except for the paycheck. Okay. If there's a paycheck involved, they're going to go at it again. You know it. They're going to go at it again. But without the paycheck, I think a lot of these people wouldn't have anything to do with each other anymore. I mean, come on.
We're going to get into that in a second too, when we talk about next season. What about the fact, this whole Jacqueline Laurita thing in these texts?
That was a year ago, 2 years ago, when Jacqueline and Teresa hated each other. And I think Jackie, I don't know who reached out to who cares? They've made up since. And they both admitted that they said terrible things about each other. Terrible. And when Jacqueline brought it up, she wanted to say to Teresa at that luncheon, I said, and Teresa goes, I don't care anymore what you said. I don't care. I don't want to discuss it. I'm here to make up and put that in the past. People do that. And people say a lot of things when they're mad.
Okay? I wouldn't care what you said about me if we were in a feud.
Shit. If you decide to make up with a person and you both said terrible things and you want to forget about it, you do. So all these people saying, oh my God, she's so what? Teresa doesn't care. Teresa and Jacqueline are made up.
I agree.
Yeah, they're made up.
I agree. I mean, that other side over there really came with their receipts, girl.
Oh my God. that when she pulled out the phone bill thing with the records, and then Melissa had the text, OMG. You know, Melissa said some funny things last night when she said, if I find a namaste, I would shove it way up my ass. I had to call Emma on that one. I was dying laughing. I said, oh my God. You know, listen, I'm not going to knock Teresa, but I'm saying she is not namaste, never been namaste, and never will be namaste. Stop with the namaste. Even this podcast, she does namaste, but the podcast really is all her point of view and her getting out, you know, her stuff that she wants to get out. And that's fine. Let them do whatever they do. But she's not namaste. There's, like I said, they were all laughing about that. She's not. Even when she tries, this season was supposed to be namaste. She can't control herself. She flips out.
She flips out. I got some more to say about Melissa in a second. What about Dolores? Dolores and Teresa. Now, a lot of people are criticizing your girl.
I know.
For saying, Melissa, you're going down. And they're saying Dolores, like, you know, they think Dolores just crumbles. They think she just crumbles to Teresa. They think Dolores is a tree stump. Is Dolores Catania a tree stump? Is she a tree hugger, guys?
No, I'm going to tell you why now. I'm going to tell you why. Because she also said, when Teresa said about Margaret's son, Dolores would not. She goes, I'm not even going to go there. Like, I'm not, because she knows it's wrong. And she was like, I'm not going. And then Teresa goes, okay, doll, do what you want. Teresa was not happy with that answer. So Dolores does. And when Rachel was accused of setting Teresa up with that question about the kids, Dolores goes, I didn't think it was a setup. You know, so Dolores does, in her way, in her own way. Yes, she doesn't get combatant with Teresa, but in her own way, she says her mind.
She says her mind, but she doesn't say it very often. And when she says it, Miss Queen Giudice, and I'm being sarcastic, she not having that from Dolores.
No,
she's like, you're a loyal
like
soldier, bitch. You better
right.
You better remember who butters your bread over here with my $2 million, and I got you this and that. She's not happy that Teresa.
It was very clear that she wasn't happy. It was very clear when she said, okay, doll.
But people, like, by the way, and when Dolores said that, like, you're going down, I'm not sure she meant you're going down and losing your job, which she is losing her job. We'll get to that.
Yeah,
I think she meant like Jacqueline,
yeah. Right, because Jacqueline doesn't let things like this go. And she's like, Jacqueline's not going to do anything physically. When she said sleep with one eye open, she just was like, Jacqueline is a formidable enemy. She's a formidable enemy.
I gave her the MVP last week. She is a fucking wolf in sheep's clothing.
1000%. So that's all Dolores meant. That's what she meant. She was like, whoa, when she heard her reading that, like, this is something you did not need to do, girl.